Hey, what is up, guys? This is the Apple Guy back with another video, and today I'm going to be unboxing a Samsung Galaxy A10e. This smartphone is one of the latest Galaxy smartphones brought to you by Samsung. This phone I purchased from Verizon. It was $179. This is their cheaper end of the Galaxy lineup if you want like the latest model in their S-series phones. And as you can see from the front of the box, it gives you a description of the name of the phone, the A10e. Gives you the back profile, the front profile with the full edge-to-edge screen, with the little camera cutout in the top here, and of course the OLED display. On the left side of the box, it says Samsung Galaxy A10e. On the top part of that, you have your little "do not accept it if the seal is broken," you know, your packaging seal. On the back of that box, it says Galaxy A10e, 32 gigabytes. It has, the phone is in there, the pre-installed SIM card, the wall charger, the USB charger, quick reference guide, and your terms and conditions, of course. And it has all your other legal information on the back as well. And on the other side, nothing. And the bottom has the important information like serial numbers and IMEI and things like that. So to get started, we're going to crack that seal off. So when Samsung released their Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus, they also made the Galaxy S10e as well, of course, you know, the 5G models and things like that. But they decided to make a cheaper edition, which is the A10e. And here's the opening of the box. And as you can see, the first thing we get is a Samsung packaging with all your little booklets and things like that in here. So this is probably going to include a booklet of some sort. Let's just take a look. Yes, your terms and condition and health and safety information. So this is all your FCC regulations and things like that, limited warranty, and so on. Other items included is your quick reference guide. The quick reference guide is good for the A10e and the A20 Galaxy line phones. And underneath that's your important customer safety information. So within that quick reference guide, I'm going to take a quick look with you. And it's going to show you Samsung's new Samsung Care, which is their troubleshooting. You can get the manuals online. You can contact their number and things like that. Find a service center, of course. And here we have a little diagram about the phone. So you have your camera in the center of the front. You have your SIM card on the top left-hand side. The volume rocker is on the right-hand side. The power lock button is almost towards the middle, but below the volume. You have your USB charging port at the bottom, fingerprint sensor on the back, and you have your dual cameras on the back. And then it goes through how to set up your phone with the SIM card that's pre-installed and things like that, how to charge your device, how to back it up or store it. And here's how to use the home screen if you never used like an Android device before, things like that. And here's how to customize your phone with all the different settings, you know, the basics like Wi-Fi, the sound, vibration, display, wallpapers and themes, and your digital well-being. That's considered like screen time on iOS, essentially, and your lock screen and your biometrics and security. So you can set up facial or fingerprint security on the phone. And here's a night option, so they tell you how to set up a night option when you're going to bed and things like that. And it's like dark mode, essentially, at night. On the back of that instructions, it tells you how to manage your account, learn more, so you can learn more in the settings app and tap the help icon. And here it shows you the different gesture navigations, so you can select the typical Android buttons, which is the home button, the back button, and the app switcher. Or you can go straight to gesture bars, almost like iOS, essentially. And here it tells you how to clear all apps in the background. your recent apps, how to get to that. And here's the camera. And you can overlay stickers and different tools, and there's different modes and stuff. It's essentially just highlighting some real quick for you, which is pretty nice. Okay, so we're going to get to the phone. So here's the phone inside the packaging here, laid out nicely. So to get that out, we're just going to do that. Here's the phone. We're going to put the phone right there. Inside the packaging, you have a USB wall wart. And this wall wart is a standard Samsung charger. So here it is, says Samsung travel adapter, and here's the ratings on it. So it's 5 volts on it for the output. Input is 100 to 240 volts, of course, for the US. And that's a QR code. You can scan it to get more information about it, I believe. And here's the side profile, which has the USB Type A connector. So it's not USB Type C, it's just USB Type A. And then on the front of that, it says Samsung, of course. So that we'll put over here. Below that is a nice SIM card ejection tool. So here, Samsung is one of the companies on the Android side that supplies a SIM ejection tool. iOS on Apple, they do give you some SIM ejection tool. I believe it's the phone, if it's fully unlocked, you would get one with Apple. So we'll put that on the side. And on the top of the box, here's your USB 2.0 cable. So it's a Type C to Type A cable. So it does USB 2.0 transfer speeds. Because the end of the cable here, I'll show you in a minute. So we'll get that off. So here you can see Samsung went on a cheaper route with this phone since it cost $179. They went with a USB 2.0 Type A cable to a USB Type C cable. So essentially the transfer speeds are going to be 480 megabytes a second. That's USB 2.0's fastest speeds. So unfortunately, if you want to get the full speed of USB Type C, you can use a Type C to Type C connector to get the full transfer speed of 5 gigabytes a second. But with Samsung's included charger, you want to just use it for charging, or just skip this and use a Type C connector all the way through. So we'll put that cable to the side. And one last note on the cable, I just noticed this, guys. It does tell you the max input voltage is 5.3 volts. And you can use it with Samsung compatible chargers or other approved chargers, of course. And we'll get to the phone. Here's your Samsung Galaxy A10, wrapped in nice plastic. Here's a QR code on the back. If you guys want to actually scan it to get more information, you can, of course. And it says Verizon, so it's going to be like this, actually. Sorry, guys. So there it says Verizon, and there you have, oh, my bad, 1 camera and 1 flash on the box. It looks like there was 2 cameras. So it only has 1 front-facing camera and 1 rear-facing camera, and that's a flash. So it's not a dual camera device. It only has 1 front-facing, 1 rear-facing. So to get this plastic off, they have a nice little pull tab here. Get that off. And the color that Verizon offers is a black color. I believe on Samsung's website there's a white color, but I only seen mostly the black color that's been out. And here it is. It's like a shiny, reflective back in here. And here's your power button and your volume rocker together on the right hand side. On the front you have your full display, and of course the bottom here you have a little bezel for the display drivers. On the left hand side you have your SIM card here, and we're actually going to pop that SIM card out because it also lets you put a SD card up to 250 gigabytes. So you can extend the storage to 250 gigs plus 32 internally. So here we'll pop out the SIM card. So when it comes out, okay, there it is. The little Verizon SIM card fell out, but you can see that one is for one SIM and the other one is for the micro SD card. And it does not have any water resistance gasket around the SIM card tray, so I don't believe this phone is water resistant whatsoever. But at least for $179, you do get the ability to add more storage into the phone, which is very important to customers that not only store a lot of photos, but do a lot of work on their phone and things like that, and they just have a lot of data to save. So that's a very good feature that they added here. And on the bottom of the phone, you have a headphone jack on the left, USB Type-C on the center, and that's a microphone is next to the speaker. So next to the speaker grill, if you guys can see that, there you go. There's your microphone and your speaker. To turn on the phone, we're going to hit the power button on the left-hand side here. Here it is. It says Samsung Galaxy A10e, secured by Knox. So the Knox inside the phone, it's like a secure enclave. It's essentially Samsung's version of secure enclave. And here's the hello. It has the Verizon logo that loads up. That's one thing with when you buy Android phones from AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, Cricket, or even overseas, you will get your carrier's logo preloaded on there. I believe if you buy a Pixel, if you buy a Google Pixel, you just get that straight in to the login screen. But there we go. We have the phone. It's ready to set up, but I have to do that in a little bit, guys. So I will get back to you with a full look of using the phone, because this will be my second time using Android, and this has the latest version of Android on here. This phone will get Android Q or Android 10 in 2020, but I am going to do a full setup and use the phone for a couple days and make another video on the full specifications on the device and get back to you of how this compares to me using my iPhone regularly and things like that. Otherwise, guys, if you like the video, of course, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Have a nice day.